If you need some inspiration or just want good company, whatever you are looking for, you'll find it here indeed, in meaningful mornings. Meaningful mornings. Meaningful mornings.
Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. Everyone close your eyes and be grateful. Start being grateful for what you have. Four seasons, an education, running water, deepen your gratitude to being grateful for who you are. A unique name and form. The qualities that your parents have instilled in you. The presence of the divine. Stretch, inhale, open your eyes. Meaningful Mornings is a workshop to be grateful, which is the opposite of to take for granted. We have a habit to take for granted lots, what we have, who we are. Our workshop is to be grateful. In the last verse of Bhagavad Gita, that is 22, Prince Arjuna is looking at the armies, particularly the Kauravas. What's funny about this is he already knows about the Kaurava army. Who are the leaders? Who are the followers? His training has instilled him in this. But he's doing this because what this shows is a disintegration that is manifesting in his personality. He's forgetting his training. More will be shown about that. Philosophically, I had shared with all of you sadhya, that is independent joy. Sadhana, disciplines, practices. Sadhaka, a seeker. We have bahikarana sadhanas. These are disciplines and practices to prepare us. Like puja, japa, service. This is all to prepare us for deeper sadhanas. more transformative practices, which are called anta karana sadhana. Bahi, preparation. Antaha, transformation. There are 3 anta karana sadhanas. And you already know about these. Shravana, which means listening. Manana, which is reflecting. And nididhyasana, which is contemplating. One has to be deeply prepared to listen and reflect and contemplate. For a secular science, you don't need to be prepared. For a sacred science, you do. These 3 antakarana sadhanas are actually one. These 3 evolved to one. Listening is to lead to reflecting. They're not mutually exclusive. One simply deepens into the next. Reflecting to contemplating. You will know you are engaged in listening if you're inspired. This is the difference between motivation and inspiration. Motivation, while you're hearing, you feel good, you feel uplifted. But once you stop hearing, that all changes. You don't change. Whereas inspiration, you have internalized that. So even when you stop hearing, because you are listening well, carefully, personally, you're still changing. You're still evolving. Motivation is context-based. Inspiration is content-based. In terms of manana, or reflecting, you will know you're engaged in this if your reality, your purpose changes. When we're inspired, what holds us back is what we're inspired about, we don't feel it's real. We have too many doubts about it. So this doesn't become our purpose. But through reflection, you clear doubts. And this becomes your reality and purpose then. We continue. We are on verse 23. Yotsyamananaveksheham ya etetra samagataha dhartarashtrasya durbuddhehe yuddhe priya chikirsavaha. Prince Arjuna is speaking to Sri Krishna and to all. Yotsyamanam avekshe aham. I want to see those who want to fight. Rishi Vyasa has intentionally included this line, this quarter. We already know this. This has come already. To show the mindset of Prince Arjuna. There is a worldly confidence that he has. Ya ete atra samagataha. I want to see those who have gathered in this field for this fight. Living, as much as we want it to be black and white, is not black and white. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands who have gathered, not because they want to. It's as if they're forced to. And a lot in our life is like that too, correct? For some of you, Meaningful Mornings is like that. Dharta Rashtrasya Durbuddhehe. He describes Duryodhana as the one with the evil intellect, mindset. And this is true. Subjectifying this, a durbuddhi is an intellect that is extrovert. What does an extrovert intellect do? It is ever instructing oneself first. I have to do this tomorrow. I have to do this next year. Specifically with happiness, correct? I'm going to be happy tomorrow. Next year, I'll be happy. And then we inflict that upon others too. You should do this. You should be like that. A extrovert intellect is one that is filled with doership. Duryodhana thinks all have gathered for him, ready to die for him. We express the same in overt, covert ways. Yuddhe priyachikirsavaha. I want to see those who want to please Duryodhana. And I'm sharing with all of you again, there's thousands, hundreds of thousands that are not there to please Duryodhana. And for us, whenever we live in a way where we want people to like us, we will feel weak. We will feel forced, like many of the warriors in this conflict. Soon, the greatest of the great is going to speak. This is an exciting week because Sri Krishna is going to speak, unfortunately, casually in this chapter, and then seriously in the next chapter. From inspiration to application. On Tuesday, that was February 23rd, I had asked all of you to rate yourself in being an active listener. And I sense that all of you gave yourselves 90s, 95s. And then I gave you a framework. And this framework was so much about empathy and compassion. For 3 days, I was going through this framework. How do you score yourself on the active listening test that I gave you? Now I want you to share with everyone. 15 questions, the highest is 10. Out of 150, what did you get? 38, 72, 86, 25. Okay. As harsh as this may sound, these marks are low, and what this shows is your honesty. Honesty is a catalyst to humility. I'm appreciative of how open all of you are sharing. Now, become an active listener. Engage in Shravana. Be inspired. And all of this is possible when you internalize. Your application for this morning is not to judge. Unless your profession requires it, no judging today. No humans, no animals, no plants, no stones, no articles, no beings, no circumstances, no judgment. That is your application. Especially because all of you are going to be joining me for the next 4 evenings for Why Do We? Don't Judge Me. And your welcome package will be arriving shortly. Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Be safe, be sound, be serene. be happiness.